Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Wednesday, September 14, 2022. Yesterday was a giant down day in the markets. We gapped down sizably following CPI number and then turned into a trend day to the downside. In doing so, we closed below S3, which is an extreme reading on the downside using pivot points. So we're going to be using that piece of information for today's daily IQ and see what has followed a close below S3. So the setup is going to be based upon entering long at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time and exiting at 4:15 p.m. Eastern time. Now, currently, the overnight session has lifted a little bit and we are trading higher. I'm going to add that to the test by going to the opening filters, gap direction, and clicking on gap up. The next thing I'm going to do is go to the price pattern and click on the active today's section, close below S3. So that's in the location of the last close. We've got all the pivot points in here. If you scroll down through the long list, there it is. We close below S3. This is telling you it's true for today, so you know exactly where the close was at for today's information. All right, next thing I want to do is put it in a similar market environment. In closing below S3, we also moved down below the 10-day simple moving average. I'm going to grab that from active today. And we also closed below a 200, which we've been below for a while. All right, that's everything I need. Now I can click View Results. And here we go. These are the results based upon entering the market long at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, exiting at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. When you are gapping up, and the prior session closed below S3, which is a pivot point, and below a 10 and 200-day simple moving average. Historically, we have 41 samples here in the S&P dating back to 2003. We've got 30 in the NASDAQ, 36 in the Dow, 42 in the Russell. Win rates on these coming in a little light. S&P, 41% of these have closed above the opening print. For the NASDAQ, it's 40%. Dow, 44%. Russell, 48%. If we look at the average moves, looks like for the S&P, the average move to the downside just a little bit larger than the average move to the upside. The NASDAQ has a larger average move to the downside, as does the Dow and the Russell. So all four of them have larger moves to the downside compared to the moves to the upside, and all four of them have win rates under 50%, with NASDAQ being the weakest at 40%. So a little bit weaker day following that, historically speaking. We'll find out what happens today. Good luck today, and we will see you next time.